Lorenzana to read out our joint statement. And basically, there is also a written statement which we will distribute to the press. But after reading it out, I will allow Bapak Prabowo and Secretary Delfin to also say a few words. I have just chaired the trilateral cooperative arrangement, the ministerial meeting, which was attended by the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Prabowo Subianto, and the Secretary of National Defense of the Republic of Philippines, His Excellency Delfin N. Lorenzana. The discussions today proceeded smoothly and was conducted in an atmosphere of mutual trust and of mutual understanding. This arrangement, last convened formally at the ministerial level in 2018, means that the convening of the TCA ministerial meeting today and the presence of both Bapak Prabowo and Secretary Delfin is very significant. And it serves as a testament to the strong commitment of our countries to the safety and security of our waters, especially in the Sulu Sea and the Sulawesi Seas. The TCA Ministerial Meeting provides an invaluable platform for our countries to take stock of the progress of trilateral relations, especially in defense cooperation, and more importantly, to exchange views on the security situation in order to strengthen meaningful cooperation to mitigate the various transboundary threats that continue to plague us. Through our meeting, Your Excellencies and I have come to the following agreements. Firstly, to expand the TCA beyond its current defense sphere by effectively incorporating a multi-agency approach, which we feel should involve other relevant ministries and agencies. Secondly, to expedite the deployment of a permanent trilateral maritime patrol liaison officer. At the moment, we already have the country's maritime command centers in Tarakan, Tawau, and Tawi-Tawi, and we decided today to expedite the appointment of the liaison officers for these centers. Thirdly, to ensure greater emphasis in intelligence for future surveillance operations, to increase productivity and accuracy in curtailing crime-terror nexus activities in the region. The trilateral that we have between the three ministers should be expanded to intelligence agencies of the three countries so that we act and react based on facts that have been corroborated as much as possible. We have also mandated our senior officials to take the following actions. First, institutionalize the TCA ministerial meeting to be convened at least annually to enhance strategic engagement and commitments amongst the three countries. So we are institutionalizing this meeting at least once a year. And the next one will be in the next few months and probably will be in the Philippines. Secondly, to increase the presence at sea, effectively amplifying the combined show of force to deter security threats in the Sulu Seas and the Sulawesi Seas. And thirdly, to explore the potential of land-based exercises. This will be spearheaded by the chiefs of defense forces of our countries. At the moment, the TCA is pretty lopsided, involving the Navy and the Air Force. We made a decision today that we are also looking at our land forces, the Army, and we have tasked our CDFs to look into that. I would like to emphasize that TCA has been and is crucial in acting as a deterrent against crime terror acts in Sulu and Sulawesi Seas. Just for example of its success, in 2021, we see a zero incident of kidnapping for ransom reported. We have shown the world that strong regional security cooperation is the way forward. Ensuring the safety and security of our people remains paramount, which is even more critical as we enter the post-pandemic era. We strongly believe that the success of our trilateral cooperative arrangements will further solidify and strengthen the bonds between the three countries, inshallah. I can pass to Pak Prabowo to say a few words. Sila, Pak.
Thank you, Dato' Sri. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like just to make a few comments. First of all, I would like to thank His Excellency Dato' Sri Ishamuddin for organizing this trilateral ministerial meeting in a successful outcome, for the successful outcome in a very cordial and friendly atmosphere. I would like to express to you that Indonesia considers Malaysia and Philippines to be very, very close friends, and we have very strong historical, cultural affinity, and we are occupying the same place in the region, the same area. We have common interests and common threats. Therefore, this trilateral cooperation between us is very, very important, very strategic, and we would like to see this being enhanced. So we welcome the decisions that we achieved today. We look forward to its implementation. And especially I would like to express to you, to show everybody the achievements of this cooperation. We, for instance, Indonesia had many times Indonesian citizens being kidnapped and taken to the Philippines. And I would like to thank the Philippine government, the Philippine people, the Philippine military for helping us carrying out the hostage rescue and sacrificing their soldiers to help our citizens. So this is a real implementation of this trilateral cooperation as an evidence that this sort of cooperation works. It's very important, and I think it will enhance peace and stability in our region. I think those are my comments, and we are committed to protecting this peace and stability in our region based on close friendship between our neighbors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to thank Minister Ishamuddin for reading our joint statement. I think it's very clear and all of us agreed on. I would also like to thank Minister Prabowo for his explanation of our historical link. In fact, we all belong to the Malayo race. That's why it's just very proper and correct for us to join together. Now, I'm very much delighted to have this face-to-face again, Minister Risham. As you said, the last time we had this meeting with the predecessor of Mr. Prabowo was in 2020, and you left, and Minister Risham also left, so I was left alone. I said I couldn't talk to anybody anymore. But now we are reconstituted, and I think it's stronger. Minister Prabowo and I were classmates in Fort Benning in 1985. Oh. So
Don't mention the year, please.
We were both major. He in the U.S. Army and I in the Philippine Army. And we look forward to the strengthening of this relationship. The TCA has been very successful, and it's time to up the level, to increase the level to include other agencies that has to do with cross-border patrol or issues in the maritime borders. Thank you.
Thank you. We have time for a few questions, not many. Time is limited today. Are there any really urgent, pressing questions that you would like to ask? None? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think they must be pleased with our discussions and announcements. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Datuk Sri Hishamuddin Tun Hussein. Thank you, His Excellency Prabowo Subianto, and thank you to His Excellency Delphine N. Lorenzana. Thank you, members of the media, for your kind attendance in recording the solidification of this trilateral cooperative arrangement, the TCA. Moving forward, keeping all our waters safe. And we thank once again the three ministers tasked with the defense of the respective nations for coming together and putting this forward.